Well, we know the timing only according to Donald Trump because he likes to tell us everything. And it gives him a chance to really play the victim, which is his favorite thing to do politically. Prosecutors are very quiet when it comes to this. They hold their cards close to the vest. They don't want to reveal anything. They don't want to taint any potential witnesses. And they don't want anyone who's going to be served a subpoena or be indicted to know about it until absolutely the last minute. I don't anticipate we'll see much violence because I think for two reasons, that police are better prepared and better informed this time around. They sort of got the heads up from Donald Trump on this one, which is helpful. And secondly, a lot of the January 6 people have faced some pretty stiff penalties for what they did. And some people will be thinking twice about whether or not they want to go out on a limb for the former president. This just really goes to show that Donald Trump is still the Republican Party. It is his party, and even the leadership in Congress has rallied behind him this week with investigations into the prosecutor who is bringing these charges against him. And we know that there's between 35 to 50% of the Republican Party that's really strongly supportive of the former president. And whenever we see him in the news for whatever it was, where there was the documents at MarALago or this particular case, they tend to rally behind him, at least in the short run. And so that's a short-term benefit for the former president.
My job is to protect the jobs of the people I represent. And if that costs me my job, then so be it. But
Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis, of course, both from Florida, and both largely going after some of the same voters. Ron DeSantis is given an opportunity here. He doesn't want to come down too hard on Donald Trump because he wants those voters, but he does want to make sure that people think that he might be the better choice and the more electable choice for the Republicans in 2024. Well, something interesting was really happening earlier this year, and that was Donald Trump was losing a lot of support. And a lot of Republicans were saying that they were just tired of all of the problems he was in and all of the cases against him and the fact that he wasn't really delivering for the party. But then the documents at MarALago happened, and that allowed Trump to become front and center again, and right there in the media spotlight. He used it for fundraising, and right after that, he announced his presidential candidacy. This former president knows how to spin things his way and how to turn something that's straw into gold. But the question is, how many more of these things will his supporters and will people in the Republican Party be willing to handle? If it's one case after another and another and another, at what point do they say, enough's enough, we've got to get a new person?